Netflix. Are there masterpieces of film or pieces of garbage found in the dumpster? So I searched that dumpster. Why? Well, it all started when I was 5 years old watching Octonauts for the first time. I was like, wow, this is absolute cinema. But now I want to spend $40 on a 4K DVD of Interstellar. As we all know, Netflix is a billion-dollar corporation producing hundreds of movies every year. And within those movies, there's a few bad ones. And by few, I mean a lot. But first, let's start with Take the 10 was a movie I was pretty excited to watch, even though the storyline was awful. It stars Tony Revolori, who also plays Flash in Spider-Man, and the Lobby Boy in the Grand Budapest Hotel. Josh Peck, who also plays the side character in Oppenheimer, and Josh from Drake and Josh. And none other than Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. There's hope in this movie now. But the story follows Chris and Chester, who are best friends who work cashier jobs at a health and food supermarket in Los Angeles. Chris is the impulsive guy and lives in the moment, while Chester dreams of moving to Brazil to start a business. But their boring lives take a crazy turn when Chester becomes an unwitting getaway driver for a gang-related drive-by shooting, and Chris gets entangled with a drug dealer after stealing counterfeit concert tickets from his brother.
And they do all of this to go to a hip-hop concert.
The start of the movie is kind of boring, and it doesn't get into anything interesting until later in the film, and the cinematography was lacking in most areas. Half the time it looked like the film was filmed on an iPhone. The script was mediocre, but the actors played their roles pretty well. You either loved or hated a character based on their personality. The story kind of went on to these unrelated side quests that weren't really necessary to the actual plot of the film, and let's just say the ending was a little unexpected. Overall, it was pretty mediocre, nothing too good, nothing too bad, just a lot going on. The Ridiculous Six had the average Adam Sandler cast, but also had Frank Heffley from the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series.
I knew that door had a lock on it!
And Taylor Lautner. The Western film follows Tommy Stockburn, who's an orphan raised by Native Americans who discovers he has 5 half-brothers: Raymond, Little Pete, Herm, Danny, and Chico. They basically all find out they have the same father and embark on a quest to rescue their estranged father, Frank Stockburn, who has been kidnapped by an outlaw. Their journey was pretty hectic, but honestly, just like any other Adam Sandler movie, it was funny. The plot was a little dry and didn't have that much depth, but just like Take the 10, it went on these different unrelated side quests that weren't related to the actual story, but made up for it because of the comedic timing anything the cast says. This one was a little bit more violent than some of the other Adam Sandler films, but not too much. But the cinematography was also well done for a Western. Heist had to be one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It gave kind of Darman vibes, so is there anything else I really need to say?
Hey Darman fam, so you see, we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives.
The film follows 4 prep school students who band together to save their financially troubled school after the headmaster is arrested
for stealing $10 million.
When the class goes on a field trip to the US Mint, they think of a plan to sneak into the facility to make a batch of error coins, which they intend to sell to collectors to raise money to save their school. This movie was boring. The characters were so unlikable, it was ridiculous. Not a single character did I care for whatsoever, and the script was written like it was made by a middle schooler. It had cutaway shots in between scenes that made it feel like I was watching an HGTV house remodel episode.
Hey Dakota, will they be serving lunch at the lunch-themed dance?
Like, bro, that was your only line in the entire movie?
An hour and a half I sat there watching this movie at 2 times speed, and I still was unsatisfied.
Thanks for bringing them here, Mr. Rankin. Todd Rankin. We have met 1,000 times.
I think you should stop shouting at these kids, Mr. Rankin.
Mr. Rankin, no money because this movie was trash.
Bro, what am I saying? I hope this video was entertaining for any of you because this was not for me. Hit that subscribe button for more film content like this, and thank you so much for watching.